We gon' be here all night. It's fucking 4:45. It's 4:20 in the morning. Blazel. We're finally actually fucking getting down to doing this. So let's try keep it fucking brief, yeah? 5 weeks. Long time, but not that long. Could be longer, it is longer. Anyways, whatever. So 5 weeks, man, what have I fucking done? I've been doing a lot of that. I've been doing a lot of talking to people. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been doing a lot of going out to the outside and having a good time. I'm doing a lot of stuff. Metaphysical journey, a TV guide for the web, and a TV channel, internet life, internet culture, all of that shit. How that translates into just carry on existing. So using myself as a case study, using video, using print, all of that. I started filming my research.
So you wanna go sit down and chat somewhere?
Yeah. Do you know of a good place?
Steel and copper.
So just sitting in the studio, filming what I was looking at. What I liked from those was showing how you can get from one part of the internet to another, about trying to recreate that experience in another format. But who fucking knows? I started thinking about different ways I could portray myself and different ways people portray themselves online. I ended up creating a whole series of frames using that you are what you surround yourself with. Sounds a big thing too, the middles of things. But if it isn't, fuck it. Nah, it must be. So yeah, these are some of the ones I was working on. I started off with this one. Rizzlers, flowers, vaporwave, gradients, phones and shit. Done. You get it. Virtual bong. Smoke. Smoke and shit. Inspired directly by the trance videos I created. Kind of web trance type of thing. Which is a term I fucking coined as well. I coined the term web trance. And it means lots. And that's kind of what it is. It's recreating that experience of being online in a different format. Next, there we go. I've got one about fucking cripples as well, you know. Pedestals, marble, perfect, man. Flowers and shit. Digital wildlife. Again, luxury. So then, after looking at those, they worked. I liked them, but they weren't. There wasn't really much there. So I started to think about kind of taking all those slogans I was using and actually starting with the book. I made quite a few spreads based on either things that are written down during the web trances or just things that I had written down in notes on my phone. Here I was laying it out like a magazine, because that was the idea, to create like a print version of the web. And all this information that I'd been like looking at for the past, I think it had been about 2 weeks or something by then. No, not 2 weeks, like about 1 week of just looking at stuff and kind of regurgitating that into like a magazine format. Panels, you've got windows, you've got things that like don't work, you've got glitches. It was nice, I liked doing that. They took a little bit long. A few people about it and decided that I needed to expand, make more, do them quicker, because the better ones were the ones that I'd only taken about like 2 to 5 minutes to make. Made it the exact size of my screen, one end to the other. Freed me up. Rather than doing 2 a week, I wasn't doing 2 a week. Rather than doing like 1 a day or 2 a day, I was now doing 5, 6, 10 a day, and I've now ended up with about 35. You can see now, bam, 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 bam. A good way to like get my ideas down. And good, I guess. Fuck it. Couple weeks as well. Just basically trying to make as many as possible and putting in little clues. Move on. Let's move on. Like them, and they worked. But if it became like very clear that the book thing wasn't going to work, actually getting them printed out and getting them stuck together, almost definitely decided on maybe doing some sort of role now, which might be a little bit better. So format, big time. Can I present it web-based? Probably. Will I? Fucking probably not. I felt like I could move on, and you know what, it just got really fucking boring doing them after a while. They were fun, then they were less fun, then they became fun again, and then I really didn't want to fucking do them anymore. The layout had become the work in a way, deconstructed it, and kind of just put boxes around stuff. Place where drawing could go into it, so bringing the drawing back in, bringing what I actually wanted to do back in, the spreads I was making, the screen sizes I was making, the slogans that I was producing was one thing, and then the drawing was another thing, completely separating it off. Through my sketchbook and started just doing tests. So these are tests that you're seeing now of how comics could fit into it, and kind of playing and learning from what, rejecting design and taking inspiration from the internet, and now trying to make something related to that. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. Obviously still a lot to do, and there's been a lot to think about. On track to bring all these themes together in some way, and in a few different ways. So final show now, or final presentation now, I'm thinking a video like this one, frames within frame, within frame, within frames, again inspired by the layouts I was doing, so kind of connecting it all. A big roll, a big fucking roll of all the spreads, all at once rather than in a book where you have to go again and again and again. Anyways, doing comics within that, and doing comics which relate slightly more visually to the web-based stuff. Vaguely like sci-fi thing going on, so that could work, who knows. It's been a ride so far, it's not been too bad. Cracked it, done it. On track, bang, I think, fuck knows. Ghost. Ooh. It's getting long again, you know.